Hey everyone, it's Mr. A again with another This Week in Music. And if you can't tell, Mr. A is very, very excited because on Monday, March 22nd, I get to see students in my room for the first time in 377 days. Yes, finally, kids are coming back to the music rooms at both Botsford and Grandview. Things are going to be a little bit different in the room. You're going to see it's a completely different setup. And of course, there's going to be a lot of rules that we're going to have to follow. But that doesn't mean we're not going to have any fun. All right. Now, those of you who are in virtual classes, your music classroom will remain the same. It will still be the Google Classroom that you've always done. Those of you who are coming to see me live, you can still do the virtual classroom. Okay. You can still do both. All right. That's not a problem. You're just not necessarily going to have to turn anything in, okay? All right. So this week is the last week I get to do something with March's Reading Month. So we had books about songs that got turned into books and songs that came out of books. Well, this is a book about the orchestra, okay? But in kind of a weird way. It's called Lemony Snicket, The Composer is Dead. Now that sounds kind of ominous, but remember, it's Lemony Snicket. He's weird. So if you're reading this book and listening to me read it, you're going to find out this is very, very different. Yeah, it is. And that's what makes it so good. Okay. And after that, there is also the entire thing put together. There is the book with the words and the music that went with it. Now, here's the thing. It's 20 minutes long. Actually 29 minutes long. So I'm going to make that part optional. If you want to spend a half hour seeing the entire thing front to back with the words, the music, the pictures, and everything, you go for it. But if you just want to watch a little bit of it, that's okay too. All right. And you might want to sit down and watch it with your parents. It might be fun. Oh, and by the way, parents, there's some pretty awful puns in there you might find funny. All right, boys and girls, you have a great week of learning. And here's Mr. Davidson.
Thanks, Mr. A. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another week of art. This is our first week in person, 5 full days, and also those of you that are still in the academy. We are going to work and finish March's Reading Month by learning to draw some of our favorite book characters this week. So go ahead and look for those in Google Classroom. Make sure that when you're done, you take a picture and submit it with your work so that I can give you the full credit, and I can't wait to see all of your work. On to Mr. French.
Thank you, Mr. Davidson. Well, spring is here. As you can see, some of the little spring flowers are popping up and other signs of spring are everywhere. The sun is shining. The weather is warmed up, the birds are singing. It's a great time to get outside and start doing some things that you enjoy. Like I enjoy gardening, and that's what I've been working on. I'm going to be reading some spring stories to you this week that I'm sure that you will enjoy. Also, I hope you're able to get outside and take part in this beautiful weather that we're having this week and in the coming spring break. I'll be seeing many of you back in school, back in the library. We won't be doing library exactly, but we'll be doing something a little bit different that you'll find out about soon. I hope you all have a good week.
This week in technology, if you are in kindergarten, first or second grade, you'll be continuing on with some fun pixel art. And in the upper grades, you have some more spring break destinations to virtually explore. I can't wait to see what you find. If you are returning in person in school, I will see you this week in class, and the Google Classrooms will still be there, but you do not need to work on any of those assignments at home because I will be seeing you in person.
It's It's March Madness, baby! I had to tell Mr. Mayor, you take a break. It's me, Dickie V. I'll take over this week. We got the basketball going on. March is in full bloom. We got the tournament going on. March is reading month. It's awesome, baby, with a capital A. So, for my virtual academy kids, you check in with Mr. Mayor's Google Classroom and you look for a moral character quote on respect. It's awesome, baby. Then, for my students returning 5 days a week, Mr. Mayor is pumped with a capital P to see you all. Can't imagine how excited he is to see everybody. This week, we're going to go over some special COVID rules, learn to keep our masks on, and we're going to get some stretches and exercises going, get our routine back, baby. It's going to be awesome. You check it out. See you next week. Bye.